What is going on, everyone? Drag here. So we're going to go ahead and finish our breakdown of the Flexbone trio right scheme, seeing we hit the light goal. So this formation can be found in 3 playbooks. It can be found in Air Force, Army, as well as Navy playbooks. So what you want to do here for the formation, you can go ahead and put twin halfback package if you would like. Otherwise, if you like to have the fullback in the backfield, you can definitely do so in order to get better blocking. So we need to go ahead and just touch on the audibles here before we dive into the rest of the breakdown. The audibles here, you want QE power, inside veer, triple option, and then smash, and all go. Now the base play here is going to be out of double post. Now double post is the play that we began the breakdown with, showing a cover 3 beater out of, but there's a few setups here as well that we will be touching on here out of this play. Now, your best passing play, in my opinion, is going to be all go, so verticals. There's just a lot you can do here in order to easily attack zone coverages that you're going to face in this game. So play setup here that we like to run out of cover 3, out of double post here. I like to basically stem down this post once on the right. Then we'll go ahead and streak the slot wide receiver and simply table route the running back. So the purpose here is to throw this route over the middle of the field. It's going to split perfectly in between the zones. Now we're getting rushed a little bit in practice mode here, but you can see there's a lot of routes to throw and a lot of routes you can throw quickly. So again here, you have the option to throw the C route on the break. A little bit of a tight read there. Just had to get rid of it because the pressure was coming. But then you have your money route, which is going to be this post here. You can see how it splits the zones perfectly. So setup here on a smash that I like to run versus cover 3. Basically just going to go ahead and drag the running back and then put the other running back here on a table route. And then we'll just go ahead and streak the outside wide receiver on the right. So you can see you just have a corner route to throw there versus cover 3. It's going to be money basically all day. Now, we're obviously facing hard flats, so it's going to be a little bit harder to throw the routes over the middle of the field here. But this is a setup here that you can use to throw corner routes. Right there, money. So here's going to be another good zone beater for like any sort of like cover your 3 type shell. We're going to put this running back on a corner, stem down the hitch, streak the slot wide receiver, and typically just block our running back here with this setup. So you can see we got a little bit of time in the pocket here. Nice little clean little window here to throw this corner. Take your easy yards. Sometimes you can leave this delay route if you want, just because you can dump the ball off, or it might occupy a zone to throw the backside in route. Do it again here. See, there's a little space to try to throw that. Now, something you can also do with this is, if you want, you can do it like this. Instead of using outside hitch, you can flat this inside guy and streak the outside guy. And then from there, you can see, nice little window here. You just gotta make that high-low read between the flat and the corner. If you want it a little bit deeper, you can. You can just step them up like once. But you can see with this play here that it's going to be great versus cover 3 just because this sharp corner is going to split the zones. And you can see right there, it's money. So I like to do 2 things versus cover 3 out of this play. One looks like this. I'm going to go ahead and table route and then throw this out route here on the break. Very good versus any sort of cover 3. Do it again here. See, nice little window. Picking up easy 10 yards. And then you still have one, the table route to dump the ball off to. And then if you get a little bit of time here, you can throw this post over the middle. You just got to wait for it to clear the zone. We're just going to block the running back here to hopefully get enough time here in practice mode. See right there, little sweet spot. You can put them on like a regular post if you want to, if that's what you prefer. You can definitely do that. Just do it like this. Otherwise, I would do this here, like a short little out route on the right, and then a wheel out of the backfield, just to kind of mix it up on your opponent here and throw something different at them. So it looks like this here, and then you just have this option of throwing it out of the backfield quickly if your opponent's user is not there. All right, so last combo here that I like to mix in versus like a cover three. It's going to look like this here. I just put the slot on the whip, stem down and out route on the outside so it pulls down any flats over there. And then I'll leave this running back tight end here on the delay route. You can block him if you need to as well. Now, the post here, you can either leave this vertical post or you can put him on a stock standard post. We're mainly just utilizing this outside fade in order to have a pull route. But you can see there's a window here to throw this pretty quickly in between the zones. And then if this is like a blitz, like a zone blitz, you're just basically going to have more space and more room to fit that in. And then you basically just try to throw the post up top, obviously if the other routes aren't open. So just taking a second here, hopefully get the time in the pocket. But you can see here, we're just getting shedded. If you take a look though, this post here is clearing the zones, and he's going to be wide open for an easy dot. So one of my favorite plays here for cover two looks like this. I just streak the running back, then you're going to have a running back or tight end out the backfield. You can wheel route. Then you're going to hike the ball here. You can see you have a quick read to this hitch. That's an easy 5 yards. Also, out of the backfield here, you have the potential to throw this running back route too. Just, I mean, if he gets before he gets to the zones or if they're blitzing, and then you also have this in route also that gets open. That time he just bobbled it, but you can also block your running back if you need to. You can see you still get these routes open, and then you also can throw this corner route here. Now that time it just got played, but let me show it again here. You can see right there, nobody's touching it. That's easy yards versus cover two. All right, so my favorite setup for cover two here is going to be table route the running back or the tight end that's in the backfield. And then you basically just look to throw the fade or the seam route. Those are going to be your money routes here. Now, one other thing here that you can do is basically just put the running back on a regular post. It just clears the clouds a little bit better for this. But you can see you still also have this route. And then we have the seam as well, which is very good. You can see right there, it's money, easy yards over the middle. Let's see if we can have a moment to throw that here. Let's roll out. You can see we got it there. Usually it won't take that long for it to run the route, but practice mode you get pretty good sheds, so sometimes you have to roll out here when the play breaks down. But you can see here, this guy's clearing the clouds and he's wide open, easy yards. All right, so we're showing double post here. I'm gonna just break down how to attack cover zero defenses with this play. So first off here, you want to go ahead and block the blitz. You just go ahead and block the Y button out of the backfield here, and then ID the end on the strong side. So you can see the play looks like this here. You have a post, you have a drag C route, as well as I'll usually put a comeback or a stemmed out route. So it looks like this here, probably about 10 yards. So hike the ball. You can see quick little read to the sidelines. Make sure you throw that right on the cut there so you don't get the ball picked off if you throw it late towards the sidelines on the right. You can see there, I like having a very mobile quarterback with this offense because sometimes you will have to run to the outside here in case the play breaks down. See right there, you have the C route on the break. And then you have the possibility to throw the post over the middle as well, or dump the ball off to the drag. You can see we're kind of getting shedded a little bit here before I can throw this post. We'll try to throw it one more time here and try to throw the post as long as we get the time. We didn't get the time, so we'll just roll out and throw the comeback. So one other thing here that we will do versus man coverage blitzes, I'm going to go ahead and block the running back here and then put your either going to be running back or tight end out the backfield here on a wheel route. And then I'll usually in route this other outside wide receiver. Main reason is just to prevent any issue with them running into each other. But mainly here, you'll see we're looking to throw this wheel route. Now that time we didn't complete it, but that's really the purpose of this setup here, is just throwing a running back wheel route in the backfield here, and then obviously taking that pretty much for 6. So let's do it one more time here. You see, we're just lobbing it up top, away from the defenders, and we're walking in for 6. Alright, so we're just going to show here a route combo that you can use in case your opponent is running like man press. Now, I'm showing it here versus just regular 2-man under because I only have one controller right now, so I can't really press with the defense out of like a cover 0 blitz. So we're just going to kind of act like the defense is in cover 0. Basically, you want to block the blitz first, so we're going to block the running back, and then obviously ID the outside guy opposites or basically on the strong side of the formation here in order to stop the blitz. Now, typically what I'll do here is just drag this outside wide receiver. So once he beats the press, he'll basically get space over the middle of the field here. And then that's going to be when he'll get a separation to throw. Or you have like a speed in route here on the left that you can throw also. And then what we're going to do here is put RB on a wheel route. Now, this running back you can either leave on the fade or just streak him. His main purpose is just kind of occupy the safety on the right. So you can throw this guy right here. So you can see we're taking it upfield, easy yards. So just showing in the replay quick here. You can see he cuts upfield, torches the press. And then this guy here can't really react yet because there's this guy right here. So until I throw the ball, he doesn't break on it at all, which is why this guy's wide open. So I'm going to try to show you the other routes here, as long as I get the time. You can see right there, in route is wide open, easy yards. Now, like I stated here, this drag route should get open as long as he beats the press. He'll get open over the middle of the field, which he hasn't the last 2 times. So we're just going to dump it off to the other 2 routes. More than enough options here to attack man coverage. It's right there. Boom. Money. So diving into the run portion here, I'm going to start by just showing the QB power. You can just call hike here and clearly just try to take what the defense gives you for yardage. You can see I ran to the right, took about a 10-yard gain here, and then I like to personally flip it to the left. You can see how big of a hole you're getting here just by playmakering it to the weak side. Let's do it again. I'm just taking it right up the gut here. Sometimes the defensive tackle will shed. Not much you can do about that. But you can see here, if I had a little bit better stick, I wouldn't bounce off the center. But you can see we're taking easy yards. Now, I'm just showing here against 6-1 here because it was in the playbook here from the computer. But this run will work versus the other cover 0 blitzes you might face. Now, the other play here that I run here, I actually said the wrong audible at the beginning. It's going to be midline triple just because I like the handoff to the fullback. You can see how many yards I'm getting. It's just a quick handoff, and it's better in my opinion than the fullback dive because for some reason the fullback dive here hands the ball off with the left hand, and I think it's just quicker and better to hand the ball off on the quarterback's strong hand. So let's just do it one more time. You can see right there. Easy yards up the gut here. Cover 0, don't stand a chance. So this completes the breakdown here for my Flexbone scheme. If y'all do enjoy my content here, make sure to subscribe to the channel and like today's video. We're getting closer to getting monetized, which just means more videos for you guys. If you guys have any questions, make sure to comment below. We get to them as quickly as we can. We'll see you next time.